I love a moment of discovery. I mean, I really do. Except sometimes that discovery can go terribly wrong, right? Take, for example, this plate of mystery chocolates. I mean, you all know what I mean, right? The mystery chocolates. And you would get them and you would look at them and you would try to decide, okay, is this the one that's going to have caramel in it? Or is this the one that's going to have that nasty coconut stuff in it, right? Well, I loved these kinds of chocolates, but I was always a little bit nervous. Now, I know some people will take the back and they'll push the hole in the back and kind of see what it is, but I never wanted to do that. I always take the big old bite, and if it was terrible, I'd spit it out. But here's the thing: we've gotten smarter nowadays. We've got these things right here. This box of mystery chocolates came with this wonderful little cheat sheet that could tell me exactly what was in each and every one of those. I love it. That makes discoveries easier, right? Well, I wanted to talk about discoveries, but I also wanted to talk about the different word that we use in the Bible about discoveries. I mean, we don't talk about discoveries, so to speak, like that in the Bible. We use this word revelation. A revelation is kind of a little bit like a discovery. You know, a discovery is might come after a long search to try to figure something out, right? And you make this discovery, or they might be just be these sudden moments where an unexpected thing happens. You go, aha! I've just made the discovery, right? Well, a revelation is kind of similar to that. The normal definition for revelation is this: a surprising and previously unknown fact, especially one that is made known in a dramatic way. Yeah, that's a good definition for revelation. The spiritual definition, though, for revelation is this: the divine or supernatural disclosure to humans of something relating to human experience or the world. I mean, that's a great one. That idea of revelation means that it's something that God is doing, where God is disclosing something to us as humans through an experience, or God is exposing something to the world. God is opening the world up to a new truth. I mean, that is a revelation. You know, they talk about a Jesus being a revelation. And you know, that's a great idea. That's a great thing. But here's the thing: we don't always have these wonderful little cheat sheets, right, to tell us what's going on. And sometimes discoveries and revelations are difficult for us to put our finger on. And we kind of find ourselves wishing that God would do more big revelations so that we could understand more in depthly about who God is and what God is all about. Well, as I was thinking about this, I was reminded of a verse in scripture that comes from a larger passage of scripture that I've used quite often. And it's a wonderful passage of scripture. It's really known as kind of the call of Isaiah. It's in Isaiah chapter 6, and it talks about how Isaiah has this aha experience, this moment of discovery where Isaiah is brought into the presence of God. But there is a line from this passage that I hadn't really paid super close attention to until this week. So the passage goes like this. It's Isaiah chapter 6, beginning at verse 1. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on the throne, high and lofty, and the hem of his robes filled the temple. Seraphs were in attendance above him. Each had 6 wings. With 2 they covered their face, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they flew. And they called to one another, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. I mean, that is an amazing moment, right? I mean, imagine having that kind of experience like Isaiah does. Isaiah is given this beautiful vision, this heavenly vision, and he sees God. And God is lofty. I mean, it's like he doesn't even have the words to describe this experience that he's having. But he has this experience and he sees these holy beings that are around God, flying and praising God. But then the line that I thought was so amazing in this is when we hear what those heavenly beings cry out, what they sing to the Lord. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. Then they say this: the whole earth. is filled with his glory. The whole earth is full of his glory. Now, the word glory essentially can be revelation. And so, what Isaiah is communicating here through the voice of these heavenly beings is the whole earth is revelations about who God is. Everything within this world are insights, excuse me, insights on who God is and how God is bringing us love and care and this experience of God's presence. Now, what that's told me is that I don't always need a cheat sheet to understand the very experiences of God. I just got to pay attention. I just got to look around me. I got to notice the things that are around me in order to experience the glory and the revelation of God. So maybe sometime this week, this month, take a moment to really pay attention to the glory of the Lord that is all around us. The whole earth is filled with his glory. The whole earth is filled with his revelation. Let's try to find that and make that discovery.